Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we're continuing our campaign through Napoleon Total War. And if you're wondering, maybe you're just watching Napoleon Total War, you're not really looking at Fronts of Britannia. I just had, I just finished actually recording an hour-long episode, like the final episode of that series, or of that campaign. And I rambled about the discontinuation of Three Kingdoms. And, it's done just as an idea, it's done in good faith. It's nothing personal with, I don't have anything personal with the developers. I didn't like how they did it, how they went about it either. And I was just trying to wrap my thoughts around that entire situation. So if you're curious about my opinion on it, just know that it's not super organized. It's an hour long, as I said, it's an hour long ramble where I talk about what I feel like they've done with the historical titles, the fact that I feel like they've discontinued it, it seems like they're always stopping just a bit early from having a fleshed out product, a good game. They were slightly marketing it wrong, marketing it like the Dynasty, the Three Kingdoms. They were doing marketing like they were doing for Warhammer, and that didn't work because they're not recognizable normal people that look like normal people. They're not that impressive. They're not as impressive as dragons are. So I felt like it was very hard to Oh, we have a really nice battle on our hands. Look at all of these ranked line infantry, and they have a bunch of cannons and dragoons. This is going to be fun. So let's just save it in case of a crash, and we're gonna attack. So yeah, I have, as I said, an hour-long episode on that, and I am trying to organize my thoughts a little bit towards the end. But I would love to, if you have the time and you are interested in the subject, take a look at that episode. I would be curious of what your thoughts are on the whole situation, and not necessarily, if you're gonna listen to it, you'll see that I'm not necessarily talking about this marketing move in particular, but mostly or more about what I feel when it comes to the Total War historical titles, which is like they did in Fronts of Britannia, like they did in plenty of these games, but I'm gonna talk more about the new titles, the saga titles, and everything else, rather than games like this one, Napoleon or Empire Total War, which are old games. Like, you can't, I don't know, I feel there's a limit to put expectations, or the expectations of new games or today's technology on these old games. Yeah, they were also not perfectly developed, but it was a different time, right? Like, making games of this scale or caliber, it was very different back then than it is today. It's definitely a lot easier to do them today. There's a lot more money out there. Creative Assembly is a bigger studio than they were. So I feel like conditions are very different, right? So I'm not gonna throw in Empire Total War or Napoleon Total War, which weren't really appreciated. Like they had plenty of flaws, you know. It's like there's a lot to talk about there without.
We have killed their general, sir.
Oh.
Now they must break.
Nice, we got a really lucky shot there. Oh, with one of the cannons. Doesn't seem to be like this general. Okay, let's put everybody in position here. So, yeah, like I'm talking more about the fact that I feel like these games were really close to being masterpieces, or some of their new games were very close to being masterpieces. It's just that they needed somehow more time, more support, or I feel like there's more support somewhere in there in the marketing department. Like they're missing their internal teams somehow. They're not doing very well on selling their ideas or putting in the pitch of what they want to do and how they want to do it and what they need, what they might have, what type of licenses maybe that they have to buy, or you know, things like that. I don't have a lot of knowledge of the developing world, of how it goes behind the scenes, as far as, you know, who pulls the strings and things like that, but them being a bigger company and myself working in a big company, in a corporate type company, like I understand how some of those discussions might go. So, yeah. Okay, nice. Once again, we took out his other general as well. I'm gonna move these troops forward. I feel like I should attack these cannons here, but I'm a bit afraid of reinforcing troops. Oh, there's some cavalry behind us, right? Rats. Let's put these guys in the box formation if no one else. Let's see if I can retreat them and throw them in this box formation now. Yes. Okay. So yeah, with that in mind, like, I just felt bad about the whole situation. Can't do much about it. We have to accept the reality as it is. That some of the games that we really like will be discontinued. It's not our decision. It's theirs. We're buying into the whole idea, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. At the same time, I have to say I don't like their approach of like I saw, because there was a lot of pushback in the community, and I feel like it was, in a sense, like the critique, I feel like it was justified, because yeah, I feel like everybody thinks that, or most of the people who are upset thinks that that the product wasn't complete, and they fell in love with the game and it was a good idea. So, and they bought in, like I bought in the whole idea that this will be a great game. Could I put pressure here? To the level where I'm breaking all of these troops? I wonder. I don't know if I have enough strength here. Push it to pull that off, but I'm really gonna try it. Let's attack them from the back. And I saw that they came out like Creative Assembly,
Glorious
or
victory, sir.
someone from
It's
their
soon to be yours.
from their PR team came out and said that when they try to be transparent, they're they're getting like all of these negative pushback, and they didn't feel like it was fair. And to be honest, I don't think that that was not being transparent. Like I don't feel like that was the right way to be transparent, maybe. Of course I might be wrong here, but I don't think like that is the way to do it. It's to be transparent for me, and this is just my opinion on it. For me to be transparent for a company of that size, it's like, hey, it doesn't, it's a really nice idea. It's, we love the game, we love the experience, we love the Free Kingdoms. It's just, it doesn't make us money anymore. Like, we wanna continue making it, it's just that it doesn't make money. Is it still bad? Yes, but it's bad either way. I think if you say that it doesn't make us money anymore, and that is why we discontinue it, it's not something that your PR...
Sir, our general is under attack.
Ooh. Is our... Rats. Our general died by our own cannons. Dude. That blows. Yeah, so I know it's not what the PR team or any company in this world will probably say. Hey, we're discontinuing the title because it's not making us it's not making us good money. And of course, I'm sure there would have been a lot of pushback there as well, because people would be like, hey, it's not our fault that it doesn't make money.
Our men are running, sir.
It's not as fleshed out as you said it would be. But I think there would have been more people be like, hey, okay, like, if the company would ask for idea, what would you buy into? I think there would be plenty of Free Kingdoms
our men are
fans.
running, sir.
Okay, so those broke. Yeah, we have very low morale now. That
one of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Let's reposition this. We have very little ammunition now, morale now, that our general is dead, which is very unfortunate, but what can you do? I'll try to run our cavalry through the forest, see if we can catch this guy. But in a sense, like, I feel like there would have been a lot more people who would have understood the idea that, hey, it doesn't make money, and I think they also maybe should have just been like, they shouldn't have announced that they're working on another Free Kingdoms title or something along those lines. If they said something like that, which is like, I don't know, it was very poorly formulated. And I think what I didn't like about that message was somehow they were happy about it. They were too happy about it. We're gonna stop this game. We're not gonna develop this game that you love a lot. Yeah, no, he has cannons here, so can't do much about it. We're gonna bring our fleet over. Yeah, somehow they were just too happy for announcing the discontinuation of the game early in its development. I think Corporal in Gold Raid, attacking General, Soldier from Birth, and Confident General. Let's bring this guy in. I think that what they could have done instead, and I think it would have worked better with the public, is that if they would have said, unfortunately, we are discontinuing this title. I think it would have been that easy, right? For a series of reasons, like we sat down, we thought about it really well, we looked at the development cycle, at what this game needs and all that, and unfortunately, right now we need to reorganize it or take a fresh look at the whole series, like at what we're doing with this title. We're rethinking the mechanics. I don't know. I think something along those lines would have worked a lot better, right? Because, of course, once again, you'll have people that will be angry. I would have been disappointed, but I would have somehow, like, I am mature enough now, like I'm old enough to wear this stuff, like my problems in life at this moment are a lot bigger than a game discontinuing. I mean, game discontinuing is not even close. What I am working towards, and even what I'm doing with the YouTube channel, I care for more, and I feel more strongly about, and I am every day thinking, in the time that I have available, with this time, because I don't have a whole lot of time. I still have to work, still have a family, and I still have some plans for the future for my family, right? Like somehow I want to work in all of these areas, but I don't have enough time. So like I'm thinking about these every day, and I care about it more than I care about creative assembly, discontinuing a game, right? Like, I don't think that would have been for me, I just don't just get mad and for like for no points, right? So with that in mind, I would have understood it's not making money. Look, we have to stop it. It's not making money. It's not paying the bills. That reality is okay. I mean, we understand it. We live in a world that needs money that requires money to function. So, yeah, it's totally fine. We understand it. But once again, that's how I feel. And if they would have been that, like, I feel like that is the real transparency that message needed to be like, or it should have been in a more sad, like they should have been sadder that this is ending in their PR message, right? In the message that you put out there to the public, to the people who bought into the experience, bought into the game, who who are looking forward to a full product and who are looking forward to the experience of freaking. Now I've started rambling again. That message really had an impact on me. It's amazing how much impact that had. We're gonna try to shoot with our cannons through here. Like, I'm really curious to see what kind of damage we could do. There's a bit of a hill here, so I'm not sure if we're gonna hit it. Oh, look at that. This cannon could, that cannon couldn't, but this one could. The cannon that could.
Our men are running, sir.
Let's limber this artillery up. I'll just have these guys shoot. Oof. Let's bring our cavalry here, because it seems like we got caught off foot. And I'm gonna take one of these cavalry and take it to the north to silence his cannons. Let's see. You still have ammunition.
Our men are running, sir.
Where? Oh, it's over here? It's fine. I'm not sure exactly why we can't go into a formation. But we'll do that and then I'll reposition them. Over here, okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll try to take my general out of the way. Let's bring these troops around. And we're gonna charge these ones.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
So you've used all your ammunition, then I'm gonna charge you. We're gonna put you to good use. Let's see, this type of ammunition, which is anti-infantry. I'm gonna use it. So yeah, that's the whole thing that I see with.
Glorious victory, sir. It's soon to be yours.
It's bad PR. It's selling the situation as something that it isn't, and I know that is not really the developers talking, or maybe it is. You never know. Maybe it is. Maybe it was very stressful to work on Free Kingdoms, to work from home. You know, like have this work from a distance, and maybe that was very stressful for them, and they're happy to move on, right? But other than that, that
one of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Feels more like, for me, feels more like a marketing tool. Like, we are going to give you like this it's good news, everybody. We stopped selling the product that you're using, and that is because we are going to bring you better products in the future. Anyway, I've rambled more than enough in the other video of Thrones of Britannia, and if you wanna hear more about it, then please go and check that out. I feel like I've done a lot there to talk about this stuff. Field ambulances, +4 to replenishment rates in all regions, Grand Battery, unlocking Ordnance Board, which would offer us experimental howitzers if we were to research the carcass shots. Okay, very interesting. We now have unlocked a few other ideas, apparently. Let's see. I think that I'm going to use this university We're gonna use this university to pick what? Dialects? Yeah, for extra diplomatic relations and technology rate, or we could go with semaphore lines. Plus 10% on lines of sight range. Well, let's go with dialects. With you, I am going to be picking up, let's see, steam engines. Yeah, I like the steam engines idea. Joint stock company, plus 10 wealth in all your regions and minus 10 to construction costs. There's a lot we could do here. But let's go with steam engines first. Then with you, I'm gonna pick Army Corps, and with this university, we're gonna pick up... What was I researching otherwise? Probably these, the Diamond Formation. Sure. How long would it take to replenish? We need a few turns here. Today we're gonna have an episode that is going to be long enough to where we're going to finish this campaign. So that will be the plan. Because as I said in a previous episode, what I'll want to do at some point is, and like I'm checking if the taxes, if we're taxing everybody. What I'm gonna do at some point is mod it. Like I want to get into other games. This one occupies a slot now, a time slot, and I feel like we're not really using our time that wisely. Like the modded game is so much better, and I don't know exactly why I didn't see before what I had in mind when I tried it. But hey, we spoke about this already, let's not bring it up again. Okay, he's trying to take out all of my ships. And Hanover is trying to raid. They've raided us badly here. Good thing is I don't have to do anything special as I'm going forward. Let's see, line infantries. I'm just gonna attack them. And they're giving us bad chances. Why? You have a bunch of line infantry, you have a few cannons. We have depleted line infantry, but they're not bad. They have better ranks on some of the troops, I guess. They have some dragoons, some chevalier, but I don't think he's gonna win. The cunning of the fox is as murderous as the violence of the wolf. Look at that. So what do we have here? Oh, interesting building. Are we going to keep people in the village? No, they're gonna really destroy them with our cannons if we do that. So I don't see the reason why we would do it. Okay, let's put our cannons here. I will want to shoot at his general there. I am going to take the light troops. Light formation, and we're doing that. And then I'm gonna take like this many troops, put them behind them. And then we have these troops. What should we do with them? I think I am going to keep them in here. Use them as flank units. Finally, some cavalry, which will be hidden through the city. The general will gonna put it behind these buildings. And that's pretty much it. Let's start the battle, target his general, see if we hit him. Ooh, close. We took out 8 of his units in that. We can still shoot. I think some of the future cannons, like they have some quick reload abilities. They do have better efficiency. But at the end of the day, they're cannons. Even having some simple cannons can be worth the wait. Let's see. I think I've missed something here because he's about to get to our cannons, which is my bad. Let's attack them. Yeah, that was my mistake for not moving. Like that's what I should have done with this infantry, but it's too late now. I am going to be bringing in like this cavalry and keep the guys in melee. Now I'll take them off, put them in here. Let's see. Cavalry, yeah, let's move you out, bring you back into the city. Cannons, pick them up, please. You do the same thing. How many cannons do we still have? Well, we still have 2 out of 3 and 1 out of 4. Yeah, not as good of a chance as we had earlier, because some of our people died. But there we have it. Let's bring these guys forward, and I think I'm gonna bring this line infantry in here as well. There we go.
We have killed their general, sir.
That's what
Now
I like
they
to
must
see.
break.
Now let's start shooting at his infantry. He's bringing in more troops in. That dragoon apparently is his second general. Okay. We're gonna go with canister shots and we're gonna fire upon his infantry here. Okay, I'm gonna bring our cavalry through here, because I would like to disrupt them.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, we're gonna back to cannonballs and we're gonna try to shoot in this direction. What is he planning to do here? Is he charging us? I think he is. Ooh. Yeah. That is bad. Okay, let's stop shooting. We'll stop you for now. Okay, we're gonna charge at you here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna continue charging. We're gonna try to take out as many of them as we can. It seems like our cavalry is almost dead. He might even...
Our men are running,
Cavalry
sir.
might even die. Let's see, where are they at? Well, they have these dragoons. They're bringing in some troops. Yeah, don't know. Okay, let's retreat these units as well. What do they have here? They have some cannons. Really? Okay, so that's what they're shooting here? Curious. Okay, let's take you off this. How will we handle this situation? Let's try to keep shooting there. There's another infantry there. They have some cavalry. It almost makes me want to reposition some of these troops, but I think I am going to bring our cavalry through here and then we're gonna charge at his cannons. They have a pretty decent line of sight as far as I can tell. And like they have a good position on a hill or something. So let's see, where is our cavalry here? Shoot. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're getting pummeled there by some of the cannons. I am going to go towards him. We're gonna go towards through the forest. Basically, that's the whole idea here. Let's charge those cannons. With our cannons on this side, I'm hoping to hit his general, which seems like we're very close. We take a few of them out. I'm not sure exactly why this line infantry, maybe it doesn't have ammo anymore? No, it did have ammo. So I'm not sure exactly why didn't they go into the box formation.
Our men are running, sir.
Sometimes it's weird to me, like why we can't do some things, but hey, what can you do? We're gonna break this. He's not gonna make it through these units. I think. Let's see if I can support them with the next troops. Okay, we're doing well there. Not perfect, but well. Sometimes well is good enough. You keep attacking them. The cannons aren't functional anymore, he just has a few troops.
Our men are running, sir.
And that was very difficult. We'll retreat those troops. Okay,
Our men are running, sir.
Let's go canister shot. Nice. Then I'll bring you around. I mean, he's doing decently here. He has a good plan in mind. What he can do is just that he doesn't have the numbers to
The men are fatigued, sir.
really
Must
pull
rest
it
a
off.
while.
So at the end of the day, he's not going to have a major victory here or anything like that.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours. The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Yes. Heroic victory. Okay, we lost a lot of troops, but we're getting good replenishments in the area. We need to repair it. Of course, what's this? A merchant house? Can I could go to a supply depot, of course. Could I attack him again? Is it worth to attack him again? Because he does have some numbers on him. I think it would be. And we're gonna quickly fight it. I'll show you how. But yeah, the main reason why I'm really pushing here is because as I said, I want to close the campaign.
Orders.
We're fighting during winter. Let's see, we're gonna take some of these light troops, spread them around, take some of the troops that still have units in them, make a line here,
Yes, sir.
group them, take the rest of them, put them over here, group them. We have our general and some cavalry. You shoot there. With the rest of you, I want you out of the holes. Teehee.
Infantry.
Let's see.
Cannon ready, sir.
Can it shoot? I feel like it should be able to without hitting the ground, but okay, it's not perfect. It can shoot, but it's not perfect. That was close. There we go. Almost took his general out here. I think we're gonna stop using the cannons. Maybe we'll use them at a distance.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Let's move forward. Okay, another end of the battle. And he's dead, and yeah, can't reach that guy, but there we have it. Mackelberg has a few more troops here. Let's see, what are we missing now? Some cannons, some line infantry. Oh, we can get ourselves another cannon. 3 turns. But we can recruit it. That's good enough for now. Maybe we can get 2 cannons, right, in 3 turns. I'm not gonna do anything special here, just continue to recruit these troops. I could even come here to block the port. And I think we forgot to use the fleet in the south to attack them, right? To attack. Yeah. We did.
The fleet is lost.
He's going forward. Not sure exactly what he's trying to do. They're giving them way too good of a chance. What if I auto-resolve? Okay, nothing bad happened. I am happy.
None shall defeat us.
We got steady under fire and we got attacking general. I mean, that's a lot more decent. They're giving us low chances because he has a dragoon and a foot artillery. Not sure that's how that works, but hey. Plus exiled nobleman, plus 5 chance of assassination. Great. We made Nelson column, which is great. We can even see it. It's quite impressive as an idea. With the fleets. Okay, let's end the turn. I think what I'm gonna do is take another one of this army and we're gonna march it north. What is this? I think maybe a spy, or what was it? Enemy. I'm not sure exactly what this enemy's raid is. Maybe there's there are a few spies and I'm gonna try to detect them. I'm gonna take which army? This army? I think I like that idea. We can take this army. We can bring this fleet around. Up to there. It's gonna take us 3 turns, it's gonna take us 2 turns. So maybe I'll bring this army north. With you, I am taking you back home.
Strength and honor.
We got now from the auto-resolve Brave Soldier and mentioned in dispatches. This man's every military act is reported on approval. Yeah, we're not gonna go through the history anymore. As I said, I'm trying to close this campaign and we're gonna read again in the future when we play it again. We could get ourselves some dragoons here as well from the buildings that have been constructed already, and we have a court of appeals. How very interesting. In 1 turn we're getting enough there to work with it. Can I tax here? Yes. Let's end another turn. Oh no, this is the French army. That's what's been raiding the area. Well, they've been moving around a lot. And they're going pretty much for the same idea. They're bringing like a bunch of troops together. And I think what we need to do is take them off guard. There's another general in the pool. With you, I want you to go for field ambulances. Yeah, apparently I could have taken this army in here. Because it takes a few too many turns. Yeah. So I'll get here with the ships in one turn as well. Let's see, where is Denmark? What is it doing? With you, we have most of our troops fully replenished. Will they attack us? Like, are they besieging our fort? I wonder.
Taking cover.
By this point, I know that I am going to be putting this episode out on a Sunday, I think. It's taking me way too long and it's not gonna be ready for Saturday. Like, just the processing and everything else. Okay, we'll take... How many ships are there? Like, are we in trouble of losing this entire army? Shall see. At the end of the day, that can happen. I feel. You join stock market, so that's what we're going next. We have steam engines, steam pumped iron mine, gold mine. Yeah, we can do better. Ports. A Grand Opera House has been built. Yeah. That is destroyed. We can repair this. 2 turns and we have our cannons.
Awaiting further orders. Enemy fleet ahoy!
Okay, it wouldn't be the worst. We have a general, which they don't seem to have. Let's do auto-resolve. We won! Which means that our fleet survived. And our armies survived as well. Yep, and we're gonna land our armies. Bring them up to Mecklenburg. Bring these cannons over here. Attack these troops. Okay, so they run in scared. Which is very normal, I would say. In this situation, plus our general like got a lot of experience. And we're gonna just auto-resolve like this last battle. I am going to close this campaign. I am learning so much by doing YouTube, like trying to create content. I guess sometimes I understand why some of the people creating content like have these strong opinions about some of the games. It's very difficult to create content about bad games. Yeah, we'll occupy it. Let's see, how close are we to? We need Hanover next. So we're gonna do that next. But yeah, it's very difficult to create content with games where you don't really have a lot to show, or like the AI is bad. Because it doesn't feel like I can show you too much in here. So I pretty much lost interest of doing this campaign, because there's some really good stuff, but at the same time, is it worth the time? So yeah, we'll see. We'll do this more in the future. Nope, that's not exactly what I had in mind. So let's bring you over here. We'll exempt you from taxes. We'll take this ship over here. Now let's see, with you, yeah, we're going forward, take on this region. Napoleon is in here. Could I auto-resolve this? Yes! Yeah, this is the good old steamroll. Yeah, and finally, let's close this campaign. Yeah, we're doing that again.
Yes, my lord. Immediately.
I keep forgetting that I'm getting engaged in here.
Your Majesty. Ready and awaiting orders. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Slaughter them.
Okay, there it is.
Huzzah! We are triumphant.
So, what are my recommendations now that I've gotten back into Napoleon Total War, like after a long time? Two things. If you pick up the vanilla version, go for the campaign, the Napoleon campaign, and you start from Italy, go to Egypt, then go on the grand map. You'll like it so much more. It's a bit more intensive. What are my advices as far as playing this game long term? Well, I'll show you the mod, the Darth mod. After we do that, then I feel like I could truly recommend the game. It improves a lot. So yeah, I don't really feel like we could have done so much more to save this without getting too boring, because the AI wasn't as good as I remember it to be. So yeah, I guess sometimes I'm wrong. Not sure I'm gonna keep this series on this channel for a while, but I feel like this is probably one of those that I will decide to delete at some point. It's just a thought, but I think I'm not gonna try to bait people into checking this out instead of the Darth mode one when we have an alternative. So like that's how I'm thinking. But you let me know what you think as well. If you know other mods for it that could be good, tell me about it. Now, I hope you have enjoyed it, even this weird kind of episode and series, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow, it's Monday, with a brand new series, and until then, I thank you for the support, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.